Whether you're looking to master a new skill or simply improve over time, Kaizen, which means continuous improvement, offers a roadmap to long-term success. Hi everyone, I'm Daniel Stewart, founder and CEO of Hobbies. Today we're going to be diving into an interesting concept and powerful concept that can transform the way you approach learning new hobbies or the hobbies you currently have, learning new skills or improving on the skills you currently have as well, the Kaizen approach. In this video, we'll explore what the Kaizen approach is, how it applies to hobbies, practical strategies to incorporate continuous improvement into your routine, and of course, we'll use the whiteboard to highlight some key concepts. So first up, what is the Kaizen approach? Kaizen is a Japanese term that means change for the better, or like I said, continuous improvement. It originated in the business world, particularly in manufacturing, where small incremental changes lead to significant improvements over time. It's like compound interests. Kaizen is built on 5 core principles: continuous improvement, incremental changes, teamwork, personal discipline, and quality circles. Let's go to the whiteboard. Welcome to the whiteboard. So Kaizen is, like I said, continuous improvement. It can be broken down. There are 5 core principles to the Kaizen approach, which many are very similar, but let me list them. So it's continuous improvement, incremental changes, teamwork. You can look at this as feedback from others. I'll write the next one over here. Personal discipline. Let's write disc. And quality circles. So it can be broken down into these 5 main principles, many of which can be seen as quite similar, like continuous improvement and incremental changes. You perform the incremental changes, which are the continuous improvement. I hope this sums it up a little bit better, but let me know in the comments if you want me to break this down further. Welcome back. So applying Kaizen to your hobbies, to your skills, the first step is to start small. Don't aim for massive changes right away. Instead, focus on making small, consistent improvements over time. Daily practice. Kaizen encourages daily practice every single day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, these small efforts accumulate into much more significant process, a much larger scale. It's like I said earlier, it's like compound interest. It's a percent of change over time, adding upon the past change, which has happened in previous years or weeks or days. Set incremental goals. Break down your long-term goals into smaller, achievable milestones. Celebrate each small victory to stay motivated. Let's go to the whiteboard. So applying the Kaizen approach to your hobbies, 5 ways to really implement them within your hobbies or skills or business or career path of any sort. First up, big goals, small steps. So I just drew a little small steps toward big goals. Daily practice daily. Even if you don't have time to practice daily, practice weekly. That moves on to the next one is consistency. Like I said, practice daily, weekly, create a routine of some sort that you can follow and stay consistent with. Celebrate small wins, not just big wins. If you only celebrate big wins, you're going to burn yourself out. And lastly, embrace the journey. I tried to draw a little winding road. Doesn't look too good, but Kaizen approach is all about not just the destination, but the journey towards whatever goal you're seeking to accomplish. Welcome back. So some practical strategies for continuous improvement in your hobbies and skills. First up, track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app, use your notes to track your progress. This helps you see how far you've come and identify any areas for improvement. I think in my previous video, I mentioned that when you're reaching a plateau in your hobbies or skills, I used weightlifting as an example. Keeping a journal can help you identify those areas that are giving you the setbacks that are creating that plateau. Next up, seek feedback. Don't be afraid to seek feedback from others, whether it's from a mentor, a friend, community. Feedback is one of the most crucial parts for growth. Next up, reflect and adjust. Regularly reflect on your progress and be open to making any adjustments that are necessary. The Kaizen approach is all about flexibility and adaptability to any changes that come your way. Let's go to the whiteboard. So 3 practical strategies for continuous improvement following the Kaizen approach. First up is track your progress. So you want to, like I mentioned earlier, maybe have a little progress journal. Write down whatever progress you've made on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, any big steps or projects you've completed as well. Next up, seek feedback. I'll draw a little speech bubble. Could be from friends, family, whatever community you're a part of. Feedback from anyone. The best feedback comes from people who are where you want to be, who have completed or accomplished goals that you're striving towards in your hobbies, skills, career path. Last up is reflect and adjust accordingly. You want to reflect on any progress you've made, reflect on any mistakes you've made, and adjust, especially with the mistakes, you want to adjust accordingly, change anything up that needs changing, and just keep pushing towards that goal. So what are some fun and engaging exercises you can do to implement the Kaizen approach, implement this way of improving continuously? So first up is the 1% improvement challenge. Many of you may have heard about this. It's just challenge yourself to improve 1% each day in anything. It might seem small, but over time it leads to significant growth. I think on a 1% every day translated to the whole year, if you do so for the 365 days, I think it's like a 37 times improvement total. It's because if I improve 1% tomorrow and then 1% the next day, I'm improving 1% on that last 1%, which is just compounding interest or compounding percentages. Next up, skill swaps. Try skill swaps with friends or fellow hobbyists. Teach them something you're good at and learn something new in return. It's like a trade-off of skills and of knowledge, which can be really fun. This mutual exchange fosters growth and can broaden your skills. Experimentation day. Dedicate 1 day a week to experimenting with new techniques or ideas in your hobby. This keeps things fresh and encourages creative thinking. You can create a lot of cool new ideas this way, and it really sparks your creativity and innovative thinking. I bet a lot of you, if you do so for a while, you can probably come up with some pretty cool project ideas, business ideas of all sorts. Let's go to the whiteboard. So 3 fun and engaging exercises to practice the Kaizen approach and continuous improvement. First up, 1% better every day in whatever you choose, which compounds, leads to 37 times better in whatever you're focusing on by the end of the year. The graph kind of looks like that because as you continuously improve 1%, 1%, 1%, the velocity increases. Next up, skill swaps. Exchange with friends, acquaintances of any sort, knowledge, skills, teach them about anything. Last up, experimentation days. Experiment with something new, try to learn something new, whether it's in your hobbies, skills, career path. Really just experiment with anything. So some tips for maintaining long-term success when you're trying to continuously improve use this Kaizen approach. A lot of these will be repetitive from our past videos and repetitive from other things you've heard, but they're just good reminders as well. First up is just stay consistent. Consistency is key. Stick to your routine and keep making those small improvements. The benefits of doing so will be, you can't even imagine them. Next up, celebrate progress. Don't forget to celebrate your progress. Reward yourself, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated and engaged. You can take advantage of some of your biological rewards or physiological reward systems this way, just to keep your dopamine high and to make sure that your mental health is also being taken care of, instead of if you create goals that are too large and there's no reward throughout the whole process, you're not rewarding yourself for small achievements in order to actually complete the larger goal, you can burn yourself out. Last up, embrace the journey. Kaizen is all about the journey, not just the destination. Enjoy the process of continuous improvement and learning. Share what you've learned with others. Talk about it. You may not think that they're interested, but talk about it in a way that inspires them and inspires you as well while you're sharing it with them. So today we looked at the Kaizen approach, how it can lead to long-term success in your hobbies and skills. By focusing on small, consistent improvements, you can achieve great things over time, really taking advantage of the compounding effect, 1% better every day, every week, every month, as long as you're continuously improving and learning. Start applying the Kaizen approach to your hobby or skills today. It's really a great technique in order to constantly get better, constantly learn, constantly stay curious. Whether it's practicing for just a few minutes or setting a small goal, every step counts. How do you plan to incorporate the Kaizen technique into your hobbies or skills? Share your comments share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. You'll see me next week on Wednesday. This Friday, you'll see Matt. Who knows what we'll be doing this Friday? You'll have to see. And don't forget to check out Hobby Silver Launchpad. Link is in the description. It's our hobby e-learning platform. I'll see you later.